The Indiana Hospital Preparedness Training Center, in partnership with the training experts at Lighthouse Readiness Group, offers an elite training experience for hospitals to refine their emergency capabilities, HPP Level 1, Level 2, and overarching subcapabilities through standardized training and virtual exercises. The virtual exercise places a hospital command team in a simulated command center for an exercise testing a hospital's emergency operations plan. The HPTC allows a hospital command team to experience the stress and pressures of an emergency without disrupting day-to-day hospital activities.
The hospital preparedness model takes the national incident management structure and it takes it out of the abstract and it brings it actually into the more realistic approach for the hospital. The importance of the partnership with Lighthouse Readiness Group includes our need for consistent and accurate training across the board for all of the 144 hospitals that participate in our program. The facility is so conducive to training for us because it provides a wonderful centralized location and a state-of-the-art facility.
It's 8 a.m. at the Lighthouse Readiness Group Training Center. Disaster preparedness trainees arrive for a full-day session. Their pre-printed badges ready. It happens every day here at this specially designed training hub.
It is very unique in the area. There's not another location here in the Midwest like this that affords the ability, purposely built, to come in and do training and exercises to help prepare for an event. And that uniqueness, I think, is why we're getting the attention we're getting.
We purposely had sound engineers come in. We did testing with the sound system. We got a projection system with 2 large screen TVs, so everybody in the room would have a good view of everything.
Every detail has been thought out, from 500 free parking spaces and a dedicated entrance, to the large room being outfitted with rolling whiteboards and designed specifically with broad available wall space for large schematics and other information sheets to be attached.
Our training center meeting center was designed basically by listening to our clients.
When large group learning evolves into breakout sessions, 10 custom-designed incident command centers offer a state-of-the-art experience.
Typically you need computers with internet access, wireless if possible, an air card so that if the wireless or the internet connection goes out in your hospital, you can still get feed. Telephones, walkie-talkies, 800 megahertz radios. It's always good to have television in there so that you can get weather updates and news. A whiteboard to track information, kind of keep track of patient flow. That also allows other people, as they're stepping into the room, to get information without interrupting flow of conversation. They can just kind of look at the whiteboard.
So the tent's set up, so they'll be going through decon down and...
The intensity in these rooms is tangible. Stressing these centers with real-world feeling scenarios is part of the Lighthouse difference.
I think the best thing that's going on here is the fact that we can provide incident management training to the staff. It's something that they don't actually get in their day-to-day work at the hospitals.
Lighthouse is able to inject things right into the command center as if they were reading a news report or seeing a news clip on TV or something like that. They're able to just inject that right into the command center real time. And it really creates an opportunity for the hospital incident commanders and response team to just get a real world effect to what's really taking place inside their command center.
Now, this is the incident command down here, Jefferson Boulevard and Liberty Mills Road. We had an incident. There was a tanker truck that collided with a couple of vehicles. We got a massive fire right now.
We're looking at about 25 people who have been either injured by the damage to the roof or just exposed to chemicals that need to get checked out.
It's designed for you to take a small incident command team and put it into their own individual room and then stress them in a worst case scenario for a simulated 96-hour period.
That's really what Lighthouse is trying to accomplish, is individuals being able to respond to a real life scenario through these exercises. And they make them so realistic that as the people are going through the training sessions, when we were in there in our hospital, the individuals were sitting back and saying, is this how it is in real life?
The scenarios are personalized to each trainee group. SimCell trainers using dedicated servers create injects with recognizable street names, people, and locations.
We recently did an exercise where we took out a school, and one of the executives that was here for training said, I mean, it hit me right in my gut. That's my daughter's school that you just flattened. He was engaged.
Later in the day, trainees pick up lunches in the on-site kitchen and break room. A highly connected breakout office is always ready if needed. Secure wireless is available throughout the building.
We have received a total through right now of 65 patient casualties coming into the hospital.
The center also offers PIO crisis training, creating press conference settings, and real-time feedback.
So we force people, get up and present. Most people don't have the opportunity to do that. We want them to go through that process with us.
I know you have been very respectful with my wishes for you not to contact the family when they're going through their crisis situation.
For larger scale exercises, a fully equipped major event command center offers full multimedia connectivity and beyond. Smartboards, satellite feeds, and video presentation options help support regional and national level training.
We find that when hospitals try to handle it on their own, they're distracted by their normal day-to-day operations rather than being able to focus on just a disaster event. So by pulling them out of that environment, they can really be able to attend to what they need to and not get distracted by phone calls and things that are going on in the hospital.
The Lighthouse Readiness Group Training and Command Center brings a dedicated training experience to best prepare those who need to test and validate their emergency plans.
With hospitals, we have people with a hospital background, to be able to talk and work within that language. We do the same thing on the public safety side. We have fire people, law people, emergency management people, EMS people, and specifically even people that operate out of the Emergency Operations Center to help guide and train and evaluate and provide feedback on how to improve in those certain areas.
They've done several training sessions for us, and the broad spectrum of knowledge, professionalism is just very impressive.
It's about the training and the learning experience that we give to people. There's, I don't think, a greater satisfaction than to steal the MasterCard commercial. What's priceless? Priceless is knowing that when you're done with training, that a hospital or a community is better prepared to deal with an emergency or crisis than they were before. That's pretty simple.